Good evening, peace and blessings, community. This is Rainier Avenue Radio. This is Center and Voices with Blaze. Before I get into the show, I got some quick program announcements. On June 21st, Rainier Avenue Radio will be airing live performances all day at Seattle Pier, Columbia City, and citywide. So please check that out. Please check out Rainier Avenue Radio for those events. And also maybe show up in person. That'll be a good weekend, a good event to take your family and friends and enjoy yourself. Once again, this is Rainier Avenue Radio. This is Center and Voices with yours truly, Blaze. Tonight, I want to be talking and focusing about well-being and wellness. As we grind in the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it's definitely important that we take time to find rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation. And one thing that I discovered that is great for that is massage therapy. And massage therapy has physical benefits, mental benefits, emotional and spiritual benefits. Some of the physical benefits are it decreases muscle stiffness. It provides better quality of sleep, improved flexibility, even a strengthened immune response. As far as mental and emotional benefits, it can help improve your mood. It can reduce anxiety, decrease stress hormones. And the spiritual benefits is that it can have you experience a holistic mind, body, and spirit connection. Healing in a sense. And so tonight, I have a very special guest. And as I tell the community always, all my guests are special because they're from community. This brother right here is internationally known. He's an international award-winning sports massage therapist. He's a fitness trainer. He's a manual therapist. He's an expert in body contouring. He's a group fitness instructor. He has a private practice. And he's a holistic coalition ambassador. So without further ado, I would like to introduce my guest for the evening, Dion, the Bodimecanik Abdullah. Peace, brother.
What's going on? How you doing, Blaze? Good to be here. Good to be here.
It's absolutely great to have you on the show this evening. So we're going to get right to it. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, how you serve community. And the floor is yours, brother.
Definitely. Well, thanks for that intro. Dion, Bodimecanik, veteran, moved back here about 6 years ago after my stint from the military. From Washington, from the main part, but was born in California, but moved here all throughout childhood and high school, Washington. Joined the military right after. That's where I kind of discovered my medical career in the military when I became a medic and whatnot. 6 years in the military, came back to Washington with the need to really serve the community in the way that I saw fit. Tried my way in many different avenues as far as different type of employments. Worked for FedEx office in the areas of management there. Worked in this area in this place called Neighbor Care Health with providers, really doing a lot of patient administrative duties, and really found my calling being more into helping people more therapeutically. So what turned into a part-time job at the time, just to kind of level out the bills, ended up turning into a journey life passion. And it was when I actually took my fitness more seriously, became a personal trainer. So personal training led to massage therapy, led to this class, led to this competition, and of course led to the ultimate union with me and my business partner, Karita Hall, forming the Holistic Coalition group. And man, that's what really flooded me into community, allowing me to express my gifts, my talents, my expertise, my past knowledge into people that were me, and also that were also, barrier restricted. You know what I mean? So it was definitely something fulfilling to give back to the people I came from and to educate on things that I feel are like groundbreaking, revolutionary as far as health is concerned, because health is truly wealth. Without health, not too many things can prosper for you individually.
Absolutely. And then that's where I want to segue into right now. I really want you to share a little bit about what Holistic Coalition Northwest is about. And then also why is massage therapy or fitness and well-being, why is it so revolutionary? You know, individuals hear this, we hear this all the time, we know this, but really share the in-depth and emphasis that you just gave on why this particular practice, which we might seem as ordinary and mundane, can be quite extraordinary and revolutionary.
Well, definitely starting out with Holistic Coalition is a symbol of multi-modality specialists. So we got chiropractors, massage therapists, fitness instructors, yoga, acupuncturists, nutritionists, all group instructors, all collaborating with these clients to really form these what we call healthcare teams, qigong, a lot of different modalities used to impact different areas of the body and of the spirit and all, because it is all one, the spirit and body. And to actually merge more clinical conventional practices with holistic, maybe not as champion as much through insurance in the mainstream, is really iconic or revolutionary to actually making a customized health plan that will really optimize everybody's health, especially the communities with which we serve. With me in particular, zoning into the massage, once again, I want to reiterate, Holistic Coalition has many providers. So if you get another ambassador here, they're going to harp about their style a little bit more. But me representing the massage aspect of Holistic Coalition, to tell you how important massage is, I'm going to have to just give you a quick little rundown about how important you are. So, I mean, your makeup is designed of muscles and connective tissue called fascia. Everything around you, every organizational capsule and vessel in your body is comprised of musculature and what you call connective tissue in your body. So that's going to impact everything from circulation to metabolic waste removal to neural transmission, to hormonal activity, all the assortment. So massage is one of the only few modalities that's unique in the aspect where it does complete palpation renovation, like complete body rejuvenation. I mean, not even during intimacy do you get touched for sometimes 90 to 2 hour minutes, 2 hour segments with intentional therapeutic focus, from stretching the body, relieving adhesions and curing range of motion deficiencies, to really knocking down hypertonic muscles, which is a short term of just a tight contracted muscle. So really alleviating these things. These are the common things of frozen shoulder, plantar fasciitis, golfer's elbow, tennis elbow, low back pain, chronic neck pain, TMJ. I mean, the list goes on and on, from the ergonomics that Americans just deal with on a daily basis, you know. So massage is vital. And I always say, at a minimum, everybody should be seeing a professional at least once a month. I think this is so fundamental that this should actually be a elective in schools. I mean, couples should be able to know how to do this. Partner stretching should be totally the norm. Not only cheerleaders do this stuff, y'all. Like, this should be a complete, way of life. And the fact that it's not speaks to the volume of our public health crisis and surgeries, insurance, pharmaceutical companies going skyrocket because these things aren't basic and everything else. So massage is, I feel, is the front line of defense as far as holistic manual therapies goes for treatments. I'm always going to say fitness, massage, and I'm going to shout out my estheticians because they're really going to be heavy on correct skin application. We need to understand that your body absorbs through breathing, digestion, skin, and mental health and everything else. So skin is very important too. So I'm going to say those three are the basis of frontline entrance, with massage being one of those. Yeah.
Deep.
It's long-winded.
It's comprehensive. It's not long-winded. It's comprehensive. And so that's what I want to go into. You're very passionate about it, and you got deep knowledge about massage therapy and physical fitness. So I want to ask, how did you discover that this was your passion? Like, how were you introduced to massage therapy and fitness? And then how did you go about, mastering your craft to ultimately win an international competition for massage therapy?
I'm going to say this one thing. I just said yes to that inner child. The inner child that's just ready to like dream and like be an astronaut right now or be a detective. You know what I mean? It's these ideas of grandeur. And I said yes to it. And I said yes to an area where I was naturally curious in. And I sat down myself because I knew at the time I wanted to go for at the time, actually, I'm going to say I started it on business. It was economics. I wanted to be in a better financial position. So I had to be somewhere where I could be financially independent. So I had to make some money and start a business somehow. And you only start a business by doing something that you know, right? So at the time, I really only knew what my employers taught me. That's customer service and everything else. Thank God I had the medical background in the military. So I just kind of went to my curiosity, and I went more to, and I've always been interested in the body and the human body and human development. So I just went for, once again, fitness training at first, and was just so avid about learning every machine, every modality of fitness. What are the different types of fitness methods that people do, different supplements, just the whole nine. I just saw myself being excited. And I just allowed myself to, I guess, get further addicted into it. So I didn't say no to myself when I found a natural progression, which ultimately led me to massage. I said yes and activated my GI Bill. Thank you, Uncle Sam. And went to the next level, right? Got more additional knowledge, learning the more of the rehabilitative side instead of the performance enhancement side. And it just fully activated. And luckily with me, my education builded upon each other. So each step taught me something different. When I got NASM certified and a bunch of other training certificates, it taught me a lot about the kinesiology of the body, really how to amplify muscle growth and really mitigate adipose tissue to build up, or fat cell buildup, or accumulation. And where the massage taught me more of the rehabilitative side, or even the spa side and the clinical side, really assessing range of motion, and once again, performance enhancements as far as weakened muscles and tightened muscles and lengthened muscles, and actually what that meant and methods on how to cure those elements. And even to my esthetician schooling, when they taught me the actual how certain elements penetrate the skin, how the pores open up and accept things like arnica, peppermint, lemongrass, lavender, and how these botanicals have these therapeutic effects on the body. So with me kind of allowing myself to be curious, I found a new purpose where other therapists were starting to really champion one. I want to do this. I want to do this. I learned all modalities of massage. I learned all modalities of fitness, and I really learned almost every avenue I could in the scan therapy room. And I started to mix certain things, and I started to see that I had a little niche in the market as far as my client testimonials were. Their responses were, "Oh, this is some of the best work. I'm having some great benefits from this." So I, once again, didn't say no to that inner kid and entered in this international competition with over 220 massage therapists representing over 22 countries, in Denmark, Copenhagen. It was big, you know what I mean? And I went there on the premise that I had an advantage. One thing I always saw in the industry was a concentration on one element, and I really championed on trying to get it all, be a jack at all trades and everything else. So went there, and I got to tell you, when I went there, it did not go well. Airport lost my luggage. It was a whole bunch of things on the back end, but despite the fact, I was really able to show them what I, about, well, really what Seattle had to offer, what HC had been working on, me and my partner, Karita Hall, and we really was able to take home the medal. Only 2 Americans took home the medal. It was me and someone else. I think she was in Michigan, but she took home the Swedish massage, and I took home the sports massage. So, yeah, more championships to come. I definitely plan on returning to compete more. But, yeah, that's kind of how I got into it. And really, the community, and this is where Karita Hall is so pivotal in our creation of AC, because although I was getting that knowledge and everything else, I fell in love and felt it was a calling when I applied it to community. And I don't think there's no better calling than for a person to apply their expertise, their talents, or their God-given, you know what I mean, what they're good at or what they enjoy to people that they love, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm beyond blessed. I mean, the people that get on my table are actually blessing me with purpose. And I really appreciate that. So that's what really, and then really stimulated me to even learn more, to be more aggressive, because I'm like, I really want the best treatment. With a population that was barrier stricken, I want to reverse it and say, no, they got some of the best stuff in the world now. And me and my team our team, the AC team, I feel they're going to prove that in all the different modalities that I listed, that we're going to give the best services out here in the world. And it's right here local. And I think that's the beautiful part, that any one of us can be a champion and a star.
Yes, sir. And that's what we're gonna get to. But before we get to that, I just want to give a shout out to our viewers, viewer engagement. You got some champions of your work and just a your person. And so I want to give a shout out to E1 Sweetie, who says, "Yay, Dion." Tracy Batson, good job, Dion.
Oh, that's my mama.
T Hill, that's your mom.
That's
Hey, that's
mom.
what's up. And then my mom, Lolita Adams. Awesome story of your journey.
Thank you.
And also, please, the audience, if you have any questions, drop them in, and we'll try to capture a couple of them before we end the show. And so I'm gonna go into Holistic Coalition and the work that y'all doing and how y'all show up in community and how y'all put it together. So share a little bit about that and where y'all be at and how y'all serve.
Man, how do we be? We be all along the I-5. Let's just say that. But Karita and I, we try to go where we're definitely needed, and we build that upon what events are actually going around in Seattle. Besides us trying to implement health fairs ourselves and participate at health fairs all the way from, we've done some in Issaquah, we've done some in Tacoma, we've done some in Seattle, but we also support people like the Marvina, the Thomas Foundation, where she does all those basketball tournaments, the Battle of the Lake. So we do a lot of the basketball tournaments. We do a lot of high school. We did the Garfield High School girls basketball team, and last year, and they actually won that state championship. That's actually big on them. Big ups to them for that, Garfield Bulldogs. But we do services for schools, block parties. We're gonna always crash a block party. You know what I mean? And also, we a lot of our friends out there. We have a lot of yoga people doing sessions. We'll go ahead and supplement them. Black Wall Street. You always catch us at some of those. Black Wall Street, Emoja Fest, a lot of these big festivals. We get booths out here and we bring these modalities to you. You know what I mean? To the community, to where everybody else is at. We take events and we take suggestions all the time, whether it's through Facebook or emailing us, where you want to see us next, and we're willing to go anywhere. We've been to Portland. There's talks of us even going, to different states and everything else. So what I really do want to shout out to the public is, if you have a school, a job, retreats, we are not alien to transport ourselves. And we're available wherever the community is, and wherever there's a need is, we're needed there.
Yeah, most definitely. And we got another viewer reaction. Candace Buckley, proud of you, Dion.
Oh, yeah. Now that's the thing. Now that's an esthetician to look out for, Candace. Not to do a segue, maybe you can get her on here. That's another one to get put on here. That's the esthetician that's gonna rock this industry. She's amazing at what she does. Her facials, her facial massage is one to rival me. So I don't know. You kind of got some competition with me on the facial massage.
Okay,
no,
for sure.
She's amazing.
For sure, and that's what this show is about. This show is for community and amplifying voices from our local community, and so. I'll definitely shout out at the end how individuals can work towards, if they want to be on the show, if they want to recommend individuals to be on the show, to where they need to contact me. Absolutely. And then we also got a Holistic Coalition Northwest Official.
Yeah.
And they appreciate you.
No, we appreciate them.
And so I've been with y'all outside as far as y'all doing the work, right in the streets, right in community, right at the events. And so I want you to talk about some of the upcoming events that you have going on, as far as where you'll be at and the work you do, and then also where anybody can find you if they simply want to experience some of this wellness.
Well, most definitely, we're going to be at the Battle of the Lakes basketball tournament camp with Marvina. We're always a staple there, going to be there doing the physical therapy for the the physiotherapy for the basketball players and for the population there. There are plans of us being at Jamoja Fest like usual. So we'll definitely have a vendor booth there going on. We do have what you call some mixed fit classes dropping. I'm also group instructor training coming very shortly in Seattle. Those dates should be dropping on our Facebook, which I'm sure I'm going to shout out pretty soon next week, as well as a few other events that I'm sure I'm kind of missing out. But but I think there's not. off the top of my head, those are the ones that just come to mind. But I know that I'm missing some. So
Yeah, what are those dates
definitely will
again?
announce that one. So I believe the Battle of the Lakes has to be at the end of July. Sorry, I'm gonna ask my little the 21st. What is it?
20th.
The 20th and the 21st. There you go. The 20th and the 21st. And the Georgia Fest, Umoja Fest.
I don't know the date.
Yeah, the Emoji Fest is we'll find that one out though.
But I'm
yeah,
sure
we always go there though.
So I'm sure they can hit you on your socials,
Hit me.
right? So where can they find you on your socials?
So on my social is going to be at Holistic Coalition underscore NW, and that's for the IG. For the Facebook, same thing, Holistic Coalition, just without the underscore, just NW for the Facebook. Holistic Coalition 0 for the TikTok. And once again, you can always reach us, and we really want these inquiries coming into the emails, y'all. www.holisticcoalition@gmail.com. So please give that an email because we would definitely love. And also, actually, the info at holisticcoalitionnw.com. Once again, info at holisticcoalition. There you go. NW.com. We just switched those emails around, you know. You see why I'm only on the table doing the massages, you know what I mean?
And so, as we get close to wrapping up the show, I want the audience to take away from you, if you could just share for 1 minute, like how important it is for self-care, for wellness, and how massage therapy can be pivotal for that. What would you tell our community?
One big thing I want y'all to take away is that there's never a quote unquote perfect time for self-care. Self-care needs to be everyday care, needs to be transformed into maintenance care. Self-care kind of makes it seem like it's optional. I don't think my viewers will walk out without brushing their teeth a day, you know what I mean? Or without eating a day. There's some basic things that you're going to do because you have to do it because it's necessary. I want us to really implement the fact that self-care is maintenance care and necessity care. This is going to prevent your body from breaking down. It's going to reverse the aging process. It's going to keep you mobile, and it's going to keep you functional for whatever occupational engagements that like you're dealing with. So when I say the importance of massage, I also want to emphasize the importance of another factor, and that's physical pressure. Massage, foam rolling, and I want to even throw stretching. So that's going to include things such as yoga, the Thorocane, any hypervolt, the vibration guns, or any partner pressure stretching and whatnot. And all the way to professional award-winning massages such as myself. The pressure of muscles really allows the hypertonicity to die down, for the circulation to detoxify the muscle and replenish the muscle to further heal it. Another thing that I want to add to that is massage, and I know this is a different segue, but I need people to drink more water and to be more intentional on their eating. Eating is vital. Massage is very keen on manipulating the body and the contents therein, but it's going to be what's within you. So it's important to make sure that your nutrition is matching your intention with your health. So if you're trying to be more active, trying to be more intentional with your rehab, your nutrition has to match it. There is no pill, there is no surgery that can replace that. And manual therapy, there is no surgery or no quick pill, once again, that can replace that either. It's going to take time, which is, if you're going to the gym, foam roll 15 minutes, right? Stretch, eat the veggies before you do the beautiful bench press and squats. I know that's the fun stuff, y'all, but we need to make sure that we're staying mobile, that these muscles are staying loose, because we're just one pull, one sprain away from just being in disability, which further cascades the disability from that point. And you get on the medications, the insurance. I mean, we live in America, so we know how the health system works. So the best medicine is always going to be preventative medicine. So massage, like I said, y'all, once a month, find you a good massage therapist. You know one right here. But once again, find you a good massage therapist. Engage with them at least once a month. And I would say foam roll and stretch at least 4 times a week to every day. You know what I mean? You're never going to go wrong with stretching. But that's the importance of massage, and physical pressure and just personal touch is very, very, very important.
Brother Dion, the body mechanic, Abdullah, I really appreciate you being on my show tonight. It was very informative, very inspiring. Your passion for the work you do is contagious. And most important, what I love about you is I love that you learned something that you became great at, and you took that gift and you bring it right back and be yourself and use it to help build community. And so I definitely appreciate that, brother. And I'm definitely glad I had you on the show.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Blaze. Appreciate it.
Most definitely. And so before I wrap up, I want to reiterate the program announcement for Rainier Avenue Radio. Again, on June 21st, Rainier Avenue Radio will be airing live performances all day at Seattle Pier, Columbia City Theater, and citywide. Please check them out. Please check it out on Rainier Avenue Radio. And please check out the sites in live in person if you want to just have a good event to enjoy with yourself or with your family. Shout out to my audience. Shout out to community who came to support us, who came to support Dion, who came to support myself, who came to support community. We don't do this without you, and we do this for you. And again, we find it that it's highly important in our grind, particularly as brothers and sisters, coming from historical struggle and historical harms that somatically, generationally, we feel in our body. It's definitely important that we're cognizant of our wellness and of our health, and that we tap into the healers in our community to make that possible. So as I sign off, this is Rainier Avenue Radio, Centering Voices with Blaze. Peace and blessings, community. We're out.